From Kevin Gilroy, subject is, can we admit this yet? Cody recently referred to MJF as a proven draw for AEW. Really? Because lately all I'm seeing is 70% empty venues and record-breaking low viewing figures for AEW. MJF has been AEW champion for over a year now and has not been a success. Can we please just admit that this MJF has not worked out like the IWC thought it would? MJF is not a draw. His character is played out, and the minute Tony Khan sees to have him in 5 different feuds at the same time is not good TV at all. Can MJF's run be deemed a flop for AEW? I think it can, because, bro, you took the guy, you just constantly overexposed him and had him just go out and do the same thing every week. Like, if you did a highlight reel of MJF, like his weekly thing, it would 75% of the segments would look exactly the same. He'd be cutting a promo, somebody would come out and there'd be a long 15-minute segment of them just talking in the ring and stuff and everything. His best work, I think, has been like the vignettes and stuff he does backstage, where it's as short as like he's acting and stuff. There, like, I mean, I don't know. He's been atrociously overexposed. It's not his fault. And like right now, it's absurd. He's in a feud with 6 guys, I think. And like they're all, I don't know. You can't blame him because he hasn't really, you can blame a guy for not being a draw if he goes out on TV and 2 out of the 4 weeks he's on TV, you say, that really wasn't that good. Like he didn't do well. I didn't, but bro, the guy, like, I'd say like 90% of the time he nails it on the mic. Would you agree with that?
Well, this guy said something like, and you can read it because I don't remember the exact verbiage, like, yeah, MJF hasn't pound out like the IWC said it would or something like that.
It's not worked out like the IWC thought it would. His
right.
run.
And we have to admit he's a flop. Okay, so I'll take both those first. No, he is not a flop, and I'm not the IWC. Bro, you don't need to be an expert to see that the most charismatic, most over, one of the biggest merch sellers and great on the mic and good to great matches is him. You can't put the company problems on him. He's doing his part. Yeah, being 5 different feuds is mega exposure. You should want to wait to see him. You should come out once, maybe twice a show. That's it.
Yeah, and I mean, would you ever, Konnan, and I know there's all different ways to tell a story, but would you ever have your world champion and his focus be this secondary promotion, Ring of Honor's tag team title in a feud? Like going, I think that devalued him,
But this is the point. You can't not look at that guy and not think, wow, if WWE had this guy, imagine what they do with him. And that's the one guy in the roster you're looking at and saying that about. Like that's the one guy that they're looking at. Go, we could just. This guy's a great actor. He's great on the mic. It's like they're
not only that. The fact that he brought it up in promos, besides being a negotiating ploy,
bro, how
he's thinking about
it if he does go there. It's like he would have been talking about it the whole time. It's like that's why I think he's definitely going to go there. It's like you're literally building up your brand enough to where if they want to keep you, they're going to have to pay a fortune. But the WWE will do whatever they can to get you, and you're going to make a fortune on your deal. Like Cody did.
And it's next year.
Cody went back for like $3 million a year. Downside.
And his own bus and his own dressing room and all the perks and WrestleMania
and he's friends with MJF. They're right. I mean, so yeah. I mean,